Hello, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I am here with our weekly forecast. We are using I think it's called 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. Like this deck. So this is the week ahead reading. So we will start with the card from the bottom of the deck. This will be the theme that is running through the week for us, and we have the Magician. Well. Manifestation, folks. Manifestation. Boy, we are just hot and heavy with that, aren't we? We get so many messages about our manifestation at this time. I'm not going to elaborate on this card right now. I want to see what's connected to it. So we're going to start with Sunday, the 4th of November. We have 3 cards. We have 3 cards for each day. First card we get is 5 of Wands. Okay. Watch out for petty arguments on Sunday. Yeah, the 5 of Wands is, it's one of those cards where there's potential competition and it's pretty pointless. So after the experience on the other side of it, you kind of look back on it in hindsight and you're like, what was I thinking, even engaging in that conversation with that person? That's energy I'm not going to get back. That's the feeling of the 5 of Wands. And some kind of, attempting to find some kind of, the word that's coming to me is dominance in a situation. Wanting to come out on top in some sort of a situation. And again, in review, in the replay, you're like, ugh, gosh, why did I go there? Or we are witnessing this. This is something that's going on in our environment. And we're watching it unfold and thinking, yeah, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot wand. Okay, let's see what goes with it. Oh, yeah, here's an old favorite, folks. It's the King, not the Knight. I thought it was the Knight. King of Swords, still. Mr. Charming, Mr. Ruthless. This could be somebody coming at us with their very direct, look at him. Let's hope he's not in too much glare for you. That is a pretty intense gaze. And if you are facing a person who has that kind of look on their face, you may decide to take the high road and not engage. Because this person is on a mission. Now, that being said, the kings and queens are all about self-mastery. So the mastery of the king is very clear and focused. Thinking and action. Also, the king tends to make decisions that serve a greater good. He's an excellent decision maker. So the message here too could be, if you're witnessing a 5 of Wands situation, 5s are kind of unsteady, unstable in tarot. If you're witnessing that, then you're going to engage your intellect, wit, and wisdom and say, you know what, I'm taking the high road. I'm going to stay quiet here. I am not going to add my voice to this fray. Let's see what goes with it. Hanged Man in reverse. So yeah, just what I was saying about pointless competition. The Hanged Man in reverse is the Stand Man. So he's taken a look already at the situation from a different perspective. He's already gained the enlightenment, and he's moving on, moving away. So this king is looking at that and saying, yeah, I'm walking away from this. I'm not engaging in this kind of competition. I'm not engaging in this debate. It's not going to serve a greater purpose, and it's not going to serve a purpose toward my manifestation, what my plans, goals, dreams, intentions are. So the temptation, though, may be to add. Don't contribute. That's the message. Engage your intellect, your enlightenment, your higher self-awareness, and just know that at times it's better to be quiet, to not say anything. Silence can be quite powerful because those who are speaking have only themselves to hear in their review and replay. It won't be one of those, oh well, he said this, so now I'm justified, okay? It's one of those sorts of things. Let them just hear their own voices in the replay, and you directly, in a focused way, move on with your enlightenment. So that's our Sunday the 4th. Let's take a look at Monday the 5th. And we have the King of Cups. Ooh. Another king. But the King of Cups, he brings love. He offers love. He offers a stable foundation of love. We have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is a card of mastery too. This is, I'm listening to my guides. Let's go back to the King. In his crown, there is the shape of a heart. And then we have an all-seeing eye. This king has his eye on his heart space. He lives from his heart space, and he offers you his heart freely. So there is an offer of love on our Monday from the king. Now, we don't have to bring gender into it. It could be male, female. This could be you offering your love. This could be an offer of love to you from someone else. And it's a stable offer, even though this isn't a 4 here. What we do have here is a stable foundation in the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of mastery. It's typically shown with an artisan of some sort, either building or carving, and their work is exceptional. So this offer comes from an individual. Now, it could be you, could be someone else who has had a wealth of life experience, knows what they want to bring to relationship, knows what they want to receive in relationship, what they want to co-create with you, and this is what's on offer. And then following that up, the Lovers. And this is a deliberate choice, and this is a choice that feels very connected to this Magician card over here, in that it is something that has taken a great deal of life experience and energy to bring into form. And the Lovers is also a decision card. So when I say this is deliberate, this is intentional, this is something that's been in consideration for quite some time, even though I don't want to bring time into this. That's the best way I have to describe it at the moment. It's a very expansive energy, and this offer of love is truly significant. If it's you offering it, you've spent a great deal of energy with your own self on your spiritual journey, recovering from prior relationships. My feeling is the person involved in this situation with you has done the same. So this offer of love feels quite profound to me. There's nothing rash about this decision. It's truly intentional, and in the weekend reading, if I recall correctly, we had the star, and the message was about the love of a lifetime. That's what this feels like here. This is the manifestation of that. It's powerful, folks. That's Monday the 5th. I'm listening to my guides. They are in complete support of what I'm saying here. This choice was a long time coming, and it comes from a person who has walked through a number of fires in their lifetime, as have you. So there's recognition of that. There's a consciousness of that, and there is my guides are saying that each of you understand how precious this kind of connection is, how sacred this kind of connection is. So it isn't offered whimsically. It isn't offered out of a frequency that is goodness, I don't have the words for it right now. My guides are filling me full of emotion for it, but it's difficult to articulate because the sacredness of the energy is so profound. I don't know that we have a word for it. So feel into that, and likely you'll feel your emotions rise. Tears might even sting your eyes a bit as you feel into it. That's just, it's one of those moments. It's so sacred that you are moved, deeply emotionally moved. Okay, let's see about Tuesday the 6th. It's kind of hard to move on after that emotion. But, okay, this is really sweet. We have 3 of Wands. Another 3 here. This is seeing the bigger picture. 2 of Wands is crossing the, a threshold into a whole new realm of experience, a whole new world of experience. And 3 is just on the other side of crossing that threshold, and it's seeing the bigger picture. And this is what happens once this love offer is made and accepted. 3 of Wands. This is a whole new world of experience coming with it. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Ace of Cups. Divine gift. There's some destiny on this. This is the all that is. Whatever higher power it is that you believe in. God, Goddess, all that is. This is the divine bringing 2 souls together. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And you're in it for the long haul. Because that Knight he has a long vision for the potential oncoming. That's why I say that this offer is not made lightly. It's not made whimsically. This is part of a long-term manifestation, a long-term consideration for a long-term commitment. And I love the placement of that Knight. We usually see him sitting on his horse, and he doesn't have the flashy horse that the other Knights do. He's got like the plow horse, the draft horse, the big, sturdy, go-all-day horse. And he's usually still, as the other Knights are usually in motion. And in his stillness, he is looking far, far ahead and preparing in the now for the potential oncoming, so that he has everything he requires for whatever comes his way. So that's an amazing quality for that Knight. And that is an amazing quality to have within our relationships. Being prepared, anticipating and expecting the unexpected, yes, because that's where adventure is. That's where, our free spirit's desire to tread. And that is here in this reading. But also having the wit, wisdom, and intellect of this king to be able to engage with anything that pops up in the unexpected. And that's sexy. Just think about it. Do you want a partner who's standing there going, I don't know? Or do you want one who knows exactly what to do, and engages you in that process? So it's not just one of you, it's both of you. It's a collaboration, it's co-creation, it's adventure, it's free spirit, it's all of that. And it's bringing your combined wealth of wisdom to bear in any situation, so that whatever is on the other side of this threshold in that 3 and what you're aiming at, the two of you can do that together. And it's not done competitively. It is done in an enlightened fashion. And having the ability to look at anything in front of you from a variety of perspectives and then together, collectively decide on the highest and greatest potential experience in that moment. That's rich. Okay. So that was Tuesday the 6th. We are on Wednesday the 7th. Now we have the 10 of Swords. What an interesting card. You know, this card is called the Fallen Master. And it's the end of a cycle. All 10s are the end and completion of a cycle. And that brings reward. And the reward that this one brings is a new day, a new horizon. So my feeling is we've gone as far as we can in one cycle. We've stepped across a threshold and we're engaged on the other side of that threshold with our 3 of Wands. And we bring with us, like what this king is suggesting, our wealth of wisdom, and we move on to a whole new cycle of experience. And we're doing that within relationship. We are choosing to have someone walk beside us as we do this. And that's part of the reward here on this 10. I know it looks pretty grim, but I really do feel it's like the Death card, really. It's simultaneous endings and beginnings. So you've gone as far as you can on one leg of the journey, and now it's time for the next leg of the journey. That's what this 10 represents. Coming with it, wonderful. Look at this, 2 of Wands. So just what I was saying, stepping across a threshold into a new realm of experience. This is progress. We've got the 2 and the 3 here. It's beautiful. It's a new beginning as well, and there's cooperation, collaboration on this card too. And it relates nicely to the Lovers. The 2 relates to the Lovers, my guides say right now. 2, one of each of you. You cross that threshold together. And then the Moon. I love this. The Moon is, you know, just what I was saying up here. You can't anticipate everything. You can expect the unexpected, and the unexpected will be revealed in the Moon. So it's not that you know everything. It's not that you are such a master or engaged so much in your self-mastery that there's nothing new for you to learn. It's more that you've got your self-mastery. You've got it packed in your bag. It's there with you. You'll engage it as you need it. But it's actually fun to not know. This is where the adventure lies, in the not knowing, because here you get your discovery. You satisfy curiosity through exploration, and you do that together. Beautiful. So let's move to our Thursday, the 8th. I needed to think about the dates. Okay, first card we have is the Hierophant. So this is expanding, deepening commitment. This is evaluating our values. We are evaluating our belief system, and we are adapting here on this card. This is a card of adaptation for me. It's a card of learning. It's definitely a card about education in the tarot for sure, but it is expanding one's knowledge of the self, and expanding one's knowledge of the self within relationship to all relationships, whether it's family, friends, or beloveds. But it is a deepening commitment, which is beautiful to see in light of the energy that's here regarding relationships. This is a card also of marriage and or engagement. So for some of you, congratulations. That may be happening for you. And going with it is, what is this card? Queen of Pentacles. Wonderful. So this is mastery within manifestation here. So that connects to our Magician card as well. The Queen of Pentacles brings us, she's the mother of material, so she's great with resources. This is This is what is blossoming in the now moment from your Magician card. So we have relationship for sure, but we have also finances, property. What else is here? Listening to my guides. My guides are giving me a different message off this card that doesn't quite match the tarot definition, so I'm just going with it. This card is maintaining a sense of independence, a sense of self, which is a beautiful message to get here when we talk about relationship, because this is important. You cannot be absorbed in the relationship so much that your identity appears or even feels inseparable from the identity of the relationship you have. It's really important to maintain your identity, your free-spiritedness, your hobbies, your dreams, goals, the things that delight you. It's important to remain connected to that. So this is a very, it's an earthy card reminding us to stay connected to the things that are within our root system. So that means our family, that means our friends, that means our careers and how we are of service in our work. That we do stay connected to. We don't have this overshadow of too much identification within a relationship. We all know that there's that new love kind of novelty phase. So if you lose sight of the things that you've been connected to that you enjoy, you begin to feel a disconnect in these areas. So this card reminds us in our expanding, deepening commitment to stay committed to what brings us joy, pursuing our hobbies, our goals and plans. It's really important to stay grounded in that. And then look at this, Two of Cups. So another message that's coming out of these cards here is that intentions, plans, and goals set in the recent past are bearing fruit in the now as it relates to career, finances, property, creative projects. I feel even real estate here. I know I said property, but I feel for some of you this is about buying or selling, and maybe something was done on a handshake a while back, and now it has blossomed into a purchase or a sale. So that's something that's in our Thursday. Okay, then of course there's the message here of how it relates to beloved relationships. So we have the Lovers here, we have the Two of Cups here, we have the Ace here, we have the Two of Wands. I mean, it just kind of goes on and on. We have the King of Cups as well. So strong relationship energy this week. Okay, now for our Friday the 9th, our first card, Ace of Pentacles. So that energy on the 9 continues here. This is a new beginning and a fresh start, and it is material, it's property. So a purchase or a sale over here creates a new fresh opportunity on our Friday. For some of you, this is a windfall. This is receiving money. Some of you, this is paying a lot of money, but it feels positive. It's an outlay of cash for something that you've been dreaming for a long period of time. And what goes with this is the Fool. So here again, another new beginning, fresh start. There's something about setting ourselves free on this day. Yeah, it also connects to this Ten of Swords for me. This was on our Wednesday. So we're coming to the end of something. Here we are with this 2, stepping through a doorway to a new realm of experience. So we're leaving something behind. We're leaving it behind joyously, though. We are embracing the unknown with the Moon card. And that's exciting and adventurous for us. And it keeps us connected to our roots even, because We're maintaining our sense of adventure, and we're following it through independently and together, which is wonderful. But we have an ace and the Fool. 0 and 1. It's perfect. The Fool is all about being free-spirited, not really concerned with consequences. And the feeling here is that after this 10 of Swords, this is a breath of fresh air over here, and it's the desired outcome, whatever it is and however it relates to you. And then we have yet another King. Look at this, of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is all about abundance, all about his roots, and there's bounty. He's super generous. He has a lot to offer and offers it freely. And there's progression here between, you know, the King to the Ace. So what do we have here now? We have 3 Kings down on the table. That's really positive, really positive. Lots of self-mastery here. So not only have we set ourselves free with this manifestation that's appearing on our Friday, we've done it joyously. We're excited about it. We're excited about this new adventure here on our 2 and our 3. We're excited about the adventure here in relationship as well. And the Aces, remember, the Aces bring an energy of transformation to any challenging cards nearby. So whatever pops up in the unexpected here off the Moon, the message is being reinforced that we're prepared for just about anything. Perfect. Let's take a look at our Friday. No, our Saturday. The 10th. And here we have another Knight and the Knight of Cups. So we have the Knight and the King of Cups. We also have the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Okay. The cards are absolutely discussing with us about the love of a lifetime here. And it's definitely an offer. So we have the offer on our Monday, and it just continues through the week. So this is like the bliss journey of that offer in continuum through the week. And we have strength. So this is integration of divine masculine, divine feminine. Beautiful. Excuse me. There's good health, vitality on this card as well. And it is, and I feel this connects to the 9 over here, the 2 here. This is maintaining the integrity of our raw wild spirit. Excuse me. So what I was saying over here on this 9, excuse me, I keep saying 9, but it's the Queen. On this Queen, not to lose our identity, and to the Strength card is backing that up, and it's backing it up with a major arcana card. So it is important that we maintain our independent identity from our relationship, from our career, from our friendships, from our family, which is why the Hierophant is here, because it applies to all relationship. Don't get lost in any one of them. Make sure that you are maintaining your identity, and that you are exploring and expressing your raw wild spirit. And then we have Justice. There's balance here. There's harmony in this card. This will also relate here to the Hierophant, because some of you may be getting married. Some of you might be getting divorced, which is what you're setting free here too. So you are free to say yes to this relationship, or free to make the offer of a relationship. And as it relates to work and career and how we are of service, this is all projects going well, going harmoniously. This is about cooperation too. Interesting that it lands on our Saturday, the 10th, because it's not traditionally considered a work day. Doesn't matter. It's really for whenever you see the video. So it does relate. So there's a lot of harmony, balance, cooperation here. What's fascinating to me too, in terms of challenge cards on the table, we have 1. and that's the Five of Wands. So let's revisit that card just briefly for a moment. That's on our Sunday, the 4th of November. This card speaks to competition, debates, arguments. This could also not be with anyone else but ourselves. So my guides are saying bring your higher self-awareness to any, mental trap you find yourself in. The wands are very passionate and creative. So we may be feeling an inner drive or an impulse on our Sunday that does not necessarily serve our enlightenment. So check that. Just check yourself and ask yourself, does this Five of Wands experience align me with what it is I am creating for myself? Great question. Okay, that is our weekly forecast, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave some comments. I will timestamp this for you in the description box. And also your November monthlies are available on the channel. They're in a playlist. They are linked at the end of these videos for you so you can find them. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos so that you have a great picture of what's going on for you in the energy atmosphere for the whole month of November. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. Have a beautiful week. Leave some comments. Bye for now, everyone.